here with Brett Larson tonight after the Huskies victory over Denver. And why don't you go ahead and ask your questions of Brett?
Brett, you guys are up by 2 goals. Was that just too easy? You had to make it a little more difficult on yourselves, or?
Yeah, obviously, I hate to start with a negative, but our discipline almost killed us tonight against a really good team, and some of those penalties really hurt. And we felt we were playing a really strong game, but it's hard to maintain your momentum when you're having to kill those penalties off.
What does a 5-on-3 do? The kill on the 5-on-3 do for your team with momentum wise?
Huge. That was huge for us, and I just joked in the locker room. I don't know who had a better kick save, David Rennick or Luke Jaycox, because Luke would look like Denny Lemieux looked like from goalie from Slapshot with the old toe kick, toe up save. And anyway, long story short, that's a huge guys when they're eating pucks like that and sacrificing, it's just a huge boost for the team.
Yeah, Brett, a big night for David Rennick, 30 of 33. 3 huge saves in the first 5 minutes of third period. Just a few comments on David's game tonight.
He really bounced back well. He like a lot of our older players, thought that there are good parts of their game and bad parts of their game the first game, and we needed to get better, and including him. I was really happy that he was able to bounce back and play his game tonight. He's obviously, I think that the key to our success tonight, he made the big save when we needed them, and it was a huge part of it.
Hey, Brett, Jim Connolly from U.S. College Hockey Online. I look at this team and a pretty good team returning. No real respect in the polls, national polls. Coming into this bubble, is there anything that this team maybe kind of can feed off of energy from, wanting a little bit more respect? And now that they've started out 2-0, does that help a little bit?
Maybe, but I think we have the attitude that we got to go out and earn the respect first. Obviously, there were a lot of question marks coming in. We're not an old team, but we're not a young team anymore. It's kind of that group that's transitioning, and a lot of not a lot of new players, but some new players and some big roles. So our goal is to go out game by game, try to get better, earn the respect, and obviously, you get into this pod, you get a little bit of success. We want to try to keep it rolling.
Brett, for you guys for Sam to end that 15-game goalless streak and finally get that off his back, what was that like for you to see him do that so early in the game?
Wow, it was huge. Obviously, there's scoring that first goal for anybody is big time. You want to get up, you want to try to get out to a good start. And, we knew Denver was going to be. They played a huge game last night. This is their 3rd game in 4 nights. We were really trying to get pucks deep and try to get the lead early, see if we could take advantage of that. And obviously, Sam personally getting that goal was huge for him.
Coach, your team in the face-off circle, not so hot on Tuesday night, come back and bounce back and beat Denver in the face-off circle. What does that do for your team?
Well, it's a big focus for us. We knew that we were chasing the puck too much against Western, and you don't want to be chasing the puck a lot against Denver. They're obviously skilled and fast, and you give them a momentum off face-offs, and it puts your ship in a defensive mode right away, and you're on your heels. So it was a big focus for us and a big part of the game plan. I thought the guys did a good job.
Brett, key for your offense this year is to get that junior line of forwards scoring some points. Miller scored the other night. Henches and Walker tonight. Beautiful goal by Walker. Really nice to see that junior class scoring.
It's a huge part of what we need to be successful this year. Those guys all know that this is a transition year for them too. They need to step into guys that are counted on, guys that come through in big moments, guys that are going to give us some scoring, and to get goals from Henches tonight, Walker tonight, Mike the last game. It's a big part of us moving forward in the right direction.
Hey, Brett, when you guys go into the locker room, I believe it was 1-1 at the end of 1, and then you give up a quick one. How do you kind of refocus the team after getting that one? Because I know you got the next 3 kind of change the momentum, but that first goal early in the second could have really changed the game.
We really worked on sticking to our game plan no matter what. I know it's a little cliche-ish, but we knew that we watched the Duluth Denver game, we had watched the North Dakota Denver game. closely. And we thought Duluth and North Dakota did a really good job of never getting off their game plan, never getting rattled. You've followed up a shift that maybe didn't go their way with a better shift, or a goal against with a good shift. And it was really our game plan going in. And right now, so far, at least, I'm happy with that, I guess, progress from our team. Last year, that would have thrown us off. Last year, that we would have been rattled for the next 10 minutes. We didn't know how to deal with those situations last year. We weren't mature enough early. We got there a little bit later in the season, but I thought that was a building block from last season that is starting to show a little bit of improvement here this year.
What all did Nolan Walker bring to you guys tonight? I thought he was good all night, but what did you think of him tonight?
I just thought the last two games, it's the heart, to be honest, it's the Walks' game is really starting to round out. I see him competing on pucks harder, winning races to pucks, using his speed, trying to drive the deep back. Walks, when he gets off his game, tries to be a little bit too looking for the hardest play on the ice all the time, when he has a ton of speed. And if he can use that to turn a D or get the edge, he did it a couple times tonight, makes him really effective.
St. Cloud State's Sam Henches, and go ahead with your questions.
Sam, obviously you knew that they had played last night. This was their third game. I mean, did you guys talk about pushing the pace real hard early in this game?
Yeah, for sure, especially since they played last night. They're really tired. It was nice how we scored on the first shift and just keep pushing the pucks behind their heels, like the defensive heels, because they played a really good team in North Dakota last night, and just get them tired.
Just describe your goal. It looked like you ended up getting your own rebound, but it was a nice setup to get you there, right?
Yeah, Oaks passed to me in the middle, and I tried beating him 5-hole right away because it was kind of awkward. I caught it kind of awkward, but the puck went right back to me, and I shot it right over his pad.
Yeah, Sam, you got to feel good about your goal tonight. The game the other night, you had at least 3 breaks on a goaltender, and got to feel a little snake bit, but it had to feel real good to get that goal tonight early on.
Yeah, for sure. Just get a monkey off my back, especially since it was a big goal. Start the game off hot, and I just think just keep doing the right things, and they'll come.
Just describe this line combination. I don't think a lot of people would have necessarily put this line together, but it seems like you guys have found a little something, huh?
Yeah, for sure. I love playing with Fitzy and Oates. They work really hard, and they can move the puck, and they do the right things, and we just keep generating chances, and that's all you can ask for.